Good day, tourists. On behalf of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management 2C, I am Juliana May, but you can call me Miss Yana, together with my classmates Aaron and Nicole. We will be your tour guide for today's virtual tour. And beside me, we have our coach captain, Mr. John Cruz. Say hi, Mr. John Cruz. Are you all excited in today's trip? Alright, but first, let me do the head count to make sure that we are complete. 1, 2, 3, 20. Fantastic! We are all complete. On behalf of 2C Travel and Tours, your safety is our most priority. I know you are all excited, but I want you to remember the PTI. P stands for precautionary measure. Always wear your protective gear such as face mask and face shield. Strictly follow your social distancing and keep your alcohol by your side. Also, do not forget your unattended things such as wallet, bags, and gadgets. Next, T stands for take the most out of your time. Take memories and enjoy every destination. I stand for instruction. Always pay attention to my signal indicated by a whistle and flag, which means we need to gather back on our starting point at a specific time that's good for everyone. I almost forgot to remind you the littering is so bad. So practice the Claygo. Clean as you go. And if you have any question, feel free to approach us and follow the itinerary given with you. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt as we discover the rice granary of the Philippines from Region 3, Central Luzon.
I woke up to my own adventure book, having no idea what was up next. Each page was different. Every chapter, a new surprise. All I could do was go along for the ride. Trust my gut and let the story unfold. Because here, the best travel plan is to make no plans and just let life happen.
We are now here in Region 3, also known as Central Luzon. It consists of 7 provinces, and these are Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales. The total area of Central Luzon is 8,499.90 square meters. Gather up, tourists. We will go now to our first provincial destination. Our first provincial destination is Aurora, the land of the golden sunrise. Aurora is a province in the Philippines located in the eastern part of Central Luzon region, facing the Philippine Sea. Its capital is Baler and borders clockwise from the south the provinces of Quezon, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, and Isabela. Before 1979, Aurora was part of the province of Quezon. Aurora was named after Aurora Aragon, the wife of President Manuel L. Quezon, the President of the Philippine Commonwealth. Aurora have 8 municipalities, and these are Baler, Casiguran, Dilasag, Dinalungan, Dingalan, Dipakulaw, Maria Aurora, and San Luis. Aurora is a province blessed with an abundance of tourist attraction. It has its share of historical sites, such as home and rest house of former Philippine President Manuel L. Quezon. The province also has beautiful Catholic church and several historical markers. Museo de Baler is museum displays artifacts and painting about the history of Aurora. Exhibit on the ethnic groups Dumagat and Ilonggot. This balete tree is located in Maria Aurora and said to have been around 600 years, sparking accounts of mystery and legends. Tuman de Baler is a glutinous rice cooked in coconut milk and wrapped in buri palm leaves. Its preparation and cooking time are shorter than the pakumbo. Pakumbo is more like Bukayo's version of Aurora. They both taste the same, but one thing that makes is the size of coconut stripes. Anay Pasing's product is well known because it is one of the delicious spread in Aurora. They have different variety of spread like peanut butter, chocolate, and even choco butternut flavor. The Agta Dumagat people are the indigenous people who lives in some part of Aurora province. Aurora Day is held every February 14 to 19, the most awaited event during the celebration of the annual Aurora Foundation Day. So-called Karansa, a street dancing competition where the concept of cooperation and unity called Paatag prevails as the overall theme of the day's hilarious activities. Suman Festival is celebrated every February, which features the homemade suman. This Filipino sticky rice cake delicacy hangs above the main street as its smoky pandan aroma. Sabutan Festival is celebrated in the town of San Luis, Aurora, that highlights the importance of growing palm trees, locally called Sabutan on the community economic well-being. Aurora Memorial National Park is protected area of the Philippines located with the Sierra Madre Range between the province of Nueva Ecija and Aurora. In Central Luzon, Aurora Memorial National Park covers an area of 5,676 hectares stretching over 50 kilometers along the scenic Bongabon-Baler Road. Did you know that the major crops produced in Aurora is coconut that used to make delicious kakanin? Gather up tourists, we will go now to our second provincial destination. Our second provincial destination is Bataan. Bataan is a province in Central Luzon region of the Philippines. Bataan is bordered by the province of Zambales and Pampanga to the north. The peninsula faces the South China Sea to the west and Subic Bay to the northwest and encloses Manila Bay to the east. Its capital is the city of Balanga, while Mariveles is the largest local government unit in the province. The Battle of Bataan is famous in history as one of the last stand of American and Filipino soldiers before they were overwhelmed by Japanese forces in World War II. Bataan have 11 municipalities and these are Abukay, Bagak, Dinalupihan, Hermosa, Limay, Mariveles, Morong, Orani, Orion, Pilar, and Samal, while Balanga is the only city in Bataan. Mount Samal National Shrine or Dambana ng Kagitingan is one of the historical landmarks in Bataan and the tribute the fallen Filipino-American soldiers who fought gallantly in World War II, known as the Battle of Bataan. It is a 73,665 hectares national shrine built on 1970, located near the summit of Samat. Balanga Wetland and Nature Park is one of the most visited tourist spots in Bataan. If you love bird watching, this is ideal place for you in the province. It is a protected area by the local governments and sanctuary for thousands of migratory birds that feeds off mudfloods, wetlands, and mangrove forests. It is a safe haven for birds, protecting them from being hunted, killed. Mount Native is becoming more popular mountain climbing destination in Bataan. A protected area included in Bataan National Park standing 1,253 plus meters above sea level. The summit can be reached through a day hike or overnight hike, which the trails are from unpaved mountain roads and grassland to challenging rocky slip and slippery trails. Araro cookies is one Bataan specialties. These cookies are made from the finest arrowroot crops, rice flour, sugar, butter, and egg are the main ingredients of araro. The texture of the cookies is somewhat chalky because of the arrowroot crops. Smoked and dried fish are also one of the most popular. Pasalubong is well known for its marine products that tourists can't get enough with. Bagoong, which came from the seafoods of the pristine beach of Mariveles. They also have bagoong isda, which is perfectly for almost any dishes. The smell may be a bit annoying to the unaccustomed nose, but the taste we guarantee is heavenly. The Eta Magbukon of Bataan in Luzon, the Philippines remain one of the least known and documented indigenous tribes. They retain primarily subsistence hunter-gathering strategies to supply their basic needs. Banga Festival is a week-long event celebrated in the city of Balanga City, Bataan. It is said that the name Balanga, which is the capital of Bataan, came from the word banga, the Tagalog term for pot used for cooking. Palis Lasa Festival is an agro-religious festival held annually in Abukay, Bataan. It starts with a Thanksgiving Mass and street dancing where participants adorn themselves with colorful costume made of tiger lass or lasa, used to make walis tambok. Pawikan Festival is held yearly at the Pawikan Conservation Center in Morong, Bataan. The main activity here is releasing the baby pawikan. Bataan National Park is covered by tropical jungle and mountain terrains with significant geological features such as river, spring, and waterfalls. It is one of the beautiful areas in the Bataan province and it also a visitor-friendly location in this area. Did you know that the Balanga Bataan was recognized by the Guinness World Record as the largest dance fitness class? It took place at the Enrique Garcia Sr. Avenue, Balanga City in Bataan, with a total of 16,218 people. Gather up, tourists. We will go now to our third provincial destination.
Our third provincial destination is Bulacan, the gateway to the northern Philippines. The province name is derived from the Tagalog word bulak, meaning cotton, which was its former principal product. Bulacan started with a small fishing settlement along the coast of Manila Bay and expanded into their exterior with the arrival of the Spaniard. Bulacan is a province in Philippines located in the Central Luzon. Malolos is the capital of the Bulacan. Bulacan had 21 municipalities, and these are Angat, Balagtas, Baliwag, Bukawi, Bulacan, Bustos, Kalumpit, Doña Remedios, Trinidad, Quinto, Hagonoy, Marilao, Norsagaray, Obando, Pandip, Aumbong, Plaridel, Pulilan, San Ildefonso, San Miguel, San Rafael, and Santa Maria. Malolos, Maykawayan, and San Jose del Monte are the cities in Bulacan. Bulacan prides itself on its rich history. The province figure prominently in Philippine history. Many national heroes and political figures were born in Bulacan. Barasoy Church is a Roman Catholic church built in Malolos, Bulacan. It is about 42 kilometers from Manila, having earned the title and the cradle of in the East, the most important religious building in the Philippines. In the site of the First Philippines Republic, the church is profiled for its historical importance among Filipinos. Pulilan Butterfly Heaven is butterfly sanctuary in Pulilan, Bulacan, which was open to the public so people can appreciate the butterflies living in their garden. A visit here will let you get close to different species of plant and butterflies and see a butterfly nursery, making it a good place to commune with nature and educate children about the importance of all creature of the planet. Chicharon is originated in Santa Maria, Bulacan, since it's the chicharon capital of the Philippines. It is most popular made from deep fried pork belly or pork rinds, but today there are now different types made from not just pork part but even fried mutton, beef, and chicken. There are even vegetarian variants available. Inipit de leche, this product of Eurobake, is still the inipit. This pastry is made from two plant cream cakes pressed and laden with custard in between. Hence inipit or pressed is like eating a mamon with leche plan inside. Pastillas de leche are made based confectionery or candies that are usually served as desserts. This sweet treat originated from San Miguel, Bulacan, and has spread to another parts of the province and the country. The Dumagat tribe are traditionally hunting and fishing as well as planting of crops such as commute, banana, and coconut. An estimate of 745 families of this indigenous group resides in the town of Norsagaray, San Jose del Monte, and Doña Remedios, Trinidad. Carabao Festival is celebrated every 14th and 15th of May. The town of Pulilan celebrates the fest of San Isidro Labrador. He is the patron saint of farmers and agriculture in general. This Bulacan festival is renowned for the tradition of pinning carabaos together in a grandiose street parade. Buntal Hat Festival is celebrated to help preserve the tradition and the local industry of Buntal Hat, making the local government of Bulacan created this festival. The same festival is not complete without one fair exhibit, a beauty contest called Lakan and Lakambini ng Baliwag. Concerts, street dancing, and Angel Festival is held every 29th of September. They celebrate it in honor of their patron, Saint Rafael. The celebration is highlighted by a parade of street dance participated by children from the public and private schools in San Rafael. More than 1,000 children in angel costume in the street make it look like heaven has come down to the town of San Rafael. Biak na Bato National Park. It is the inspiring spot found in Malolos, Bulacan. Considered one of the most in-demand local tourist spot. This enhancing national park includes a majestic system of rivers and fascinating cave networks which are ecological important and with historical significance. Did you know The Philippine Arena was recognized by the Guinness World Records as the largest indoor area in the world. It is located in 140-hectare tourist enterprise zone called Trinidad de Victoria within Santa Maria and Bukawi, Bulacan. Our fourth provincial destination is Nueva Ecija, the rice bowl of the Philippines. A landlocked province of the Philippines. Its capital is Palayan City, Nueva Ecija. Borders from the south, clockwise Bulacan, Pampanga, Tarlac, Pangasinan, Nueva Vizcaya, and Aurora. Nueva Ecija have 27 municipalities, and these are Aliaga, Bungabon, Cabiao, Caranglan, Cuyapo, Gabaldon, General Mamerto, Natividad, General Tinio, Gimba, Jing, Laur, Likab, Lanera, Lupaw, Nampikuan, Pantabangan, Piñaranda, Quezon, Rizal, San Antonio, San Isidro, San Leonardo, Santa Rosa, Santo Domingo, Talavera, Taludtod, and Zaragoza, Cabanatuan, Gapan, Muñoz, Palayan, and San Jose are the cities in Nueva Ecija. Gabaldon Falls is one of the most popular Nueva Ecija tourist spots. It features cold crystal clear water in a beautifully curved pool. If you're seeking some respite from a busy week, this tourist spot Nueva Ecija makes a great setting for relaxation as it is surrounded by foliage and rock formations. Isdaan Floating Restaurant is located in the beautiful town of Talavera. Aside from the restaurant's endless list of delicious dishes, dining here is also wonderful opportunity to become closer to nature. There are lots of attraction around the compound, to such as Chinese sculpture, murals, fish pond, and traditional nipa huts. Milka Crimes dairy product as established to help and support the dairy farmers in having a sure market for their milk products. A lot of dairy products are being sold in Milka Creme such as choco milk, fresh milk, yogurt, lactone, juice, pastillas, de leche, polvoron, milkarons, and ice creams. Tilapia ice cream is one of the products of the Central Luzon State University, developed as a response to the challenge to make use of tilapia, a type of freshwater fish. The tilapia ice cream doesn't smell or taste too fishy. It's mostly sweet with just a of fish in between the thick texture of cheese and chunky walnut bits. Nueva Ecija has many main attractions, but they have a tribe called Ilonggot or Ibalao tribe. Taong Putik Festival is covered in mud and dried banana leaves. Local here, the Holy Mass officiated by Bishop Sopronio Bangkud of the Diocese of Cabanatuan. The Diocese of Cabanatuan in Barangay Bibiklat, Aliaga, Nueva Ecija, by turning themselves into mud people, participants emulate Saint John the Baptist, who appears in most biblical tales. Tanduyong Festival is a really yearly festival in San Jose City, Nueva Ecija, in the Philippines. The people in San Jose give thanks to a blessed harvest of tanduyong. The tanduyong is a kind of a onion here in the Philippines. Binalungaw National Park is considered one of the few remaining natural environments in the region of north of Manila. It is promoted by the local government as an ecotourist destination, offering breathtaking scenery of green, pristine river and unique rock formation. Did you know that Iglesia ni Cristo in Barrio Maligaya, Nueva Ecija was recognized by the Guinness World Records as the most hunger relief package distributed in 8 hours? Our fifth provincial destination is Pampanga, the culinary capital of the Philippines, because of its delicious and heavenly dishes. Pampanga is bordered by Tarlac to the north, Nueva Ecija, the northeast, Bulacan to the east, the Manila Bay to the central south, Bataan of the southwest, and Zambales to the west. Its capital is San Fernando, Pampanga. The name La Pampanga was given by the Spaniard who encountered natives living along the banks of the Pampanga River. Pampanga have 19 municipalities, and these are Apalit, Arayat, Bacolor, Candaba, Florida Blanca, Guagua, Lubao, Macabebe, Magalang, Masantol, Mexico, Manalin, Porac, San Luis, San Simon, Santa Ana, Santa Rita, Santo Tomas, and Susmuan, Angeles, Mabalacat, and San Fernando are the cities in the Pampanga. Mount Pinatubo has become one of the most especially for the people searching for adventure. One of one of its major highlights is its crater lake. Depending on the season, the watercolor varies from blue-green to deep blue. Sky Ranch is located just behind SM City San Fernando in San Fernando, Pampanga. The park has 23 rides you can choose from. The Pampanga ay Drop Tower, Super Biking, Rope Roller Coaster, Bunge Jump, Space Shuttle, and Aling Lusing Sisig is not only one of the best restaurants in Angeles, Pampanga, but is also served arguably some of the best sisig in Pampanga. In fact, the sisig that most Filipinos are familiar with, which use grilled and chopped pork paste as its main ingredient, was created by Lusing Kunanan, also known as Aling Lusing. Many people, including the late Chef Anthony Bourdain, like to pair Aling Lusing sisig with a few bottles of beer. Butete and Camuro is categorized as exotic. The Butete is the frog, and Camuro crickets are a favorite to locals, while frog legs are common for the French. Kapampangans eat their frog whole stuffed with ground pork meat and they deep fried. And while another, when taking of eating insect, Kapampangan just love their crickets cooked adobo style called kamaru. The Kapampangan people are the sixth largest ethno-linguistic group in the Philippines, numbering about 2,784,526 in 2010. They live mainly in the province of Pampanga, Bataan, and Tarlac, as well as Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, and Zambales. Ligligan Parol Festival means Lantern Showdown. It is a parol making competition held annually at San Fernando. Each town of municipality of the province must work together to build a giant lantern. The lanterns presented for this festival are usually almost 20 feet in diameter and made of lights turned on and off by an operators beside the lamps. The lantern use colorful plastics that reflect lights. The row of lights from a magnificent sign when seen from a distance. Fiestang Tugak, also known as the San Fernando Frog Festival, is an annual event honoring the amphibians' significance to the region's culture and environment. One of the highlights of the festival is the variety of culinary creation and several different preparation of frog are available, many of which have been passed down through the generation. Special events include a frog catching competition using traditional methods, a colorful and lively parade, culinary events, and frog Olympics for the little ones. The Philippines International Hot Air Balloon Festival, an annual 4-day event held between January and February at the Clark Freeport Zone in Pampanga. It is the biggest and longest running aviation sports event in the Philippines. Nayong Pilipino in Clark, Pampanga is a theme park which showcases Philippines culture, history, and popular attraction, while find replicas of utensil and weapon that Filipino were using before the Spanish occupation, while of miniature versions of historical buildings and natural wonder which exhibits our country's beauty. Did you know the Apale Pampanga recognized by Guinness World Record as the largest collection of fast food restaurant toys with the total number of 10,000 items and was achieved by Percival Arlug.
Our sixth provincial destination is Tarlac, the melting pot of the Philippines. The name Tarlac is a derivation word from Aita word for a talahib-like weed called malatarlac. Tarlac is known for its fine food, vast sugar, and rice plantation. Tarlac City is its capital and the only city in Tarlac. Tarlac have 17 municipalities named Anao, Bamban, Camiling, Capas, Concepcion, Gerona, La Paz, Mayantoc, Moncada, Paniqui, Pura, Ramos, San Clemente, San Jose, San Manuel, Santa Ignacia, and Victoria. Our first tourist destination here in Tarlac is the Monasterio de Tarlac. Monasterio de Tarlac is one of the most tourist destinations that religious devotees must visit. It is established in 2001. The monastery was built 300 meters uphill on the Zambales Mount Range at Mount Resurrection Eco Park, San Jose, Tarlac. With its beautiful landscape and scenery, the Monasterio de Tarlac has become a sanctuary for reflecting and reconnecting faith. Our second tourist destination here in Tarlac is Aquino Center and Museum. Aquino Center and Museum is situated at the Aquino family's hometown of Hacienda Luisita in Tarlac City. It has photos, documents, and other items that honor the historical contribution of Aquino family. Our last destination here in Tarlac is the parish of La Sagrada Familia. Parish of La Sagrada Familia is recognized for its intricate design. It is also played a role of significant in historical event. When Pope Francis visited Philippines in 2015, he kissed the marble altar, making it extremely significant in the Christian faith's history. Suman is another type of sticky rice popular here in the Philippines. It is wrapped in banana leaves and is usually steamed. Another version of this one is grilled one. It is called binalay grilled suman. If you like tamarind and sarting, you'll like this dried candied kamyas. It is juicy and has the sugar and sarting going. Leche flan is always served during special occasion. It is simply made from eggs and milk with a soft caramel on top. Leche flan is prepared on lanera or baking pan, but Swifter's version is made on the shell itself. Even without the caramel, Swifter leche flan is still luscious and it is not overly sweet. The indigenous people here in Tarlac is the Aita tribal people. In sa Pangkawayan village, Capas, Tarlac, they walk together to discuss the future of their ancestral land. The Malatarlac Festival or Melting Pot Festival is celebrated every January in Tarlac City. It is one of the most remarkable festivals in the province. The festival is commemoration to the first Filipino who built the civilization on the province, the Aitas. The Inuruban Festival is celebrated during the last week of October for the preparation of All Saints' Day and Thanksgiving celebration for the good harvest and good quality of meat products, particularly the chicharon and bagnet. Belenismo Festival here in Tarlac Province is holiday season will not be complete without the yearly Belenismo, which brings out the creativity of municipalities, churches, and communities to create a colorful, life-size Belen structure out of simple materials. Capas National Shrine was built by the Philippine government as a memorial to all Allied soldiers who died at Camp O'Donnell at the end of the Bataan Death March during World War II. Did you know that Tarlac is a landlocked province of the Philippines in Central Luzon? Tarlac is surrounded by Pampanga at the south, Nueva Ecija at the east, Pangasinan at the north, and Zambales at the west. Gather up tourists, we will now be heading to our last provincial destination. Our last provincial destination is Zambales. The province name came from the word Sambal, which is a term for Sambali. Sambal refers to the native language spoken by the early Austronesian inhabitants of the area. Zambales is the beauty within because it is surrounded with charming tourist spots. There are 13 municipalities here in Zambales, namely Botolan, Cabangan, Candelaria, Castillejos, Iba, Masinloc, Olongapo, Palawig, San Antonio, San Felipe, San Marcelino, San Narciso, Santa Cruz, and Subic. Olongapo City is highly urbanized city, and Iba is the capital of Zambales. Our first tourist spot here in Zambales is Capones Lighthouse. Capones Lighthouse is Batanes Lighthouse will give you the countryside feeling. Moreover, this Zambales tourist spot allows you to see the view of scenic spot. Better to be here to witness the sunrise, for it's indeed the best view to catch. Our second tourist destination here in Zambales is Hellships Memorial. Hellships Memorial is a specific place served as resting place and memorial place of the mighty soldier who fought for the land back in World War II. The area is entirely historical, making it a spot for those who like to get a glimpse of historical sites of the province. Our last destination here in Zambales is the famous Inflatable Island. The famous Inflatable Island of Subic, Zambales is an enormous water park covering an area of 4,200 square meters and is filled with exciting and action-packed attractions like water towers, inflatable slides, swings, human launcher, long bridges, and many more. Ginipa is a native delicacy of northernmost town of Zambales, made of conspicuously dried rice grain flavored with uniquely sweet concoction to taste. Botolan linga is popular dubbed by local as linga. This is actually sesame seed candy. Zambales is one very few producer of sesame seed, and Zambaleños in Botolan have created their own adaptation of sesame seed at its ideal sweetest. Pastillas is a taste of carbo milk from the municipalities of Iba and Palawig. It is produced by small households. Zambales pastillas are made from fresh carbo milk and delicately processed by woman folks. It is wrapped in a clean white Japanese paper and sealed in simple perfection. The indigenous people here in Zambales is the Sambal. The Sambal are the original Austronesian inhabitants of the Zambales in the Philippines. They speak mainly Sambal and Botolan as well as Kapampangan, Tagalog, Ilocano, Bolinao, and Pangasinense. The Dinamulag Festival, also known as Zambales Mango Festival, is an annual festival held in the province of Zambales in the Philippines to celebrate or encourage bountiful harvest of the province mango. Binabayani Festival. The word Binabayani can be loosely translated as courage. The festival is conducted in honor of Saint Andrew, the town's patron saint. The highlight of this activity is the depiction of a historical battle between the Aitas and the early day Christians. Sibit Sibit Summer Festival got its name from the small paddle boats that used to the center of livelihoods of the residents, who made a living largely from fishing. Originally, the festival's main event was a race among competitors on the aforementioned boats. The President Ramon Magsaysay Ancestral House is located at Castillejos, Zambales, the ancestral house of the 7th Philippine President Ramon Magsaysay. It is open for public viewing with traces of the past. The Magsaysay residence is the former leader of the Philippines grew up. Did you know that Zambales, recognized by Guinness World Record as the producer of the sweetest mango in the world? Gather up tourists, we will now be heading back to the bus. Okay, so let's do the head count again to make sure that nobody is left behind. 1, 2, 3, 20. Amazing! So that's all for today's trip. I hope you guys learned a lot and had a great time throughout this tour. Thank you for choosing 2C Travel and Tours. Allow me to leave this quote, stay confident and keep on going. Bye my tourists, have a safe trip back home!